afternoon baseball from the East Bay in the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Now into the box, David Fletcher, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
First delivery to him. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Next to dig in, Mike Trout. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .348 batter. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he is in there at the plate as he makes it all the way around on what was nothing short of a farce defensively. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center field. Laureano gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So 1 run here on no base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Angels lead it 1-0. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
So now into the box is Elvis Andrus. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here it comes now to Andrus. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second. The second
Time now
baseman.
for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So here is Tony Kemp. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third. The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So now here is Matt Chapman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Stassi. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Justin Upton now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way to Upton. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And the Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. Bassett has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse. And he makes the catch in the corner.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
The shortstop,
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard of the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Into the box, Max Stassi, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 276 the average coming in for him. 7 homers, 18 driven in. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll check in here at 277. A dozen home runs and 38 runs batted in. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Olson aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And they get the double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base paths. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-0 count. The pitch. Popped him up. Walsh in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. He's fallen behind now. 1. Chad Pinder would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing there for the A's. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. First pitch of the AB now. This is popped up. Olson waits on it. 1 out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The pitch.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Next up, Mike Trout struck out in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Chad Pinder.
Chad Pinder.
First pitch on the way. Pinder is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Now a swing and a soft liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on the way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Stassi has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. First offering. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Popped high in the air. Kemp trying to get there. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there's one away now.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit. First pitch on its way to Upton. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left field looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Justin Upton with the solo home run, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Up next,
Hey,
for
after
the
that
Angels,
base knock right there,
the
he's
first
into
baseman,
double digits, D-Row.
Jared
That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Fowler, the runner at second with 1 away. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Drives it to deep right field. Piscotty's going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Fowler ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Popped him up. Olsen is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
the catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch popped up. Olsen into foul territory, and no one will get this one. A man on third with 2 down. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Angels are out in front, 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now here's the first offering. This pitch is popped up. Walsh into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Andrus is retired, and there's one away. Next up for the A's, Tony Kemp hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch of the AB now. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pitch is popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. And there's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see, he's right up there. 4th in the AL in that category. Into the box now, John Jay, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Andrus has it. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jordan Weems will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he drives a liner to right center. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
In now is Anthony Rendon, fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin.
So next to hit is Justin Upton. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away. Trout takes his lead at third with one away. Swung on and hit deep to left center. A ball that's carrying. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready now is Jared Walsh. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Yeah, Matty, with his speed, I don't think anyone saw a triple coming earlier. It was his first of the year, and who knows, might be the last of his career.
And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 Oakland error and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the A's nothing. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Fowler on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The designated hitter, Tyler Flowers.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Flowers stands at second with 2 gone. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton going back. And this will bang up against the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Sean Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Angels 6 and the A's 2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pinder settles under it, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Max Stassi.
Digging in next, Max Stassi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch hit hard on the ground to first, and an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch stays alive, still 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, and through 5 turns at bat they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And there's out number 1.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping up is Tony Kemp. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Crowd on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hard hit towards center. Trout finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They still trail here at 6-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting John Jay.
The designated hitter, John Jay.
First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Andres is there for it. One out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So one away now for the Angels in the 7th. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the AB on its way.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 3, apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got it.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Angels leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
The pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Number 13 for him on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. Ones forget about them as soon as he gets into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers. That's popped up out towards short right field. Fletcher takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chad Pinter.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
To the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch is popped up. Walsh has a play, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Angels 6 and the A's 3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler.
Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Next, it'll be Jared Walsh. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Runners are at first and third, one away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. To second for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Angels strand one as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Mike Mayers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Now it'll be Sean Murphy, lifetime in this matchup. He's 2 for 3.
Sean Murphy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The next 0-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
From the stretch, Tony Kemp is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Murphy on second. Andrus on at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First and second now, 1 man out. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Number 22.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast. If he tried to stretch that one into a double.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Alex Claudio answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. At the plate, Tyler Flowers, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. And now in the box, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the AB now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The bat, number 9, designated hitter, John Jay.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, John Jay. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First offering, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder.
Now to bat, Mike Trout. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. 2 hits in 7 tries. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Angels are gone in order. They're up 6-4. Raisel Iglesias comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Striding in is Chad Pinder. It was a base hit last time up.
The left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Now the first pitch. The 1-0. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swing. Now, you're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Pinder is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
The batter, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Now at the plate, Sean Murphy, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Last strike now for Oakland. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. 6-4 the outcome today. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shohei Ohtani takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Chris Bassett was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Please drive home safely.